Well, we are so excited to be here this afternoon with Karin Lechner of Karin Lechner Designs. She is one of the Bay Area's most distinguished jewelry fashion designers, and she's our go-to this season for what's happening in color and jewelry and fashion. So Karin, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome, Penelope. It's nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
I'm excited about the fall. I think that there's a lot of good things happening, but I'm also excited to encourage women of a certain age to stop following all the trends, to take what works for you, don't sweat what doesn't work for you, and learn to be comfortable with who we are. I would love to be 5'10". I would love to have hair down to my shoulders. It's not going to happen. I've waited 64 years and it hasn't happened yet. So I need to learn to work with what I've got. So some of the things that I know are out there for fall are big shirts. Well, at 5'1", big shirts are not always my friend. So what can I do? I can tuck them in instead of leaving them out. I can have a big shirt not be too big. I can also look at using a necklace, because there are two choices if you're going to have a collared shirt. One is you've got to have a choker that's up and doesn't get lost in the V. The second is to go long, come over the shirt and down to the front. And that's a look that I'm excited. So I'm trying to do pieces that are both ways so that you have the option of going long, going short. Black and white is big for fall. But again, I don't wear white. I look better in cream. So figure out what works best for you and approximate the style. But in truth, the style that works, and it's the same thing I tell my interior design clients, is your style. That is what you should be figuring out. And if you need help figuring out, there are wonderful consultants out there who can help you decide. But in reality, I'm no longer, if they say mini skirts are in, I can promise you, you're not going to see me in a mini skirt. It doesn't work for me. So the same really for you. Find out what you're comfortable in, find out what's flattering, and then pick and choose those elements that will help you not be a wallflower, which some of the magazines, print magazines, seem to think we are. There's 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, and then you must be dead, because I don't see a lot of advice to 60s. So figure it out and then pick and choose.
Well, you know, style is our mantra, and I believe that you've really hit the nail on the head when it comes to women finding their own style and staying true to themselves, whether it be with color or accessory or design. So thank you so much for sharing your insight. Can you give us a little bit of a color palette for the season? What colors are we going to be looking at this season?
Well, I know that some of the bold colors, I've seen some blues, black and white, as I said, I've been told is very big, strong color. But in truth, for me, I'm a fall palette. So what I might do is take a black slack, but mix it with a rust top. I might do a necklace that's two-tone that brings the black in, but I soften it for me by going to my cordovan and rusty browns. So I worry less, Penelope, about what color is out there and more about what color looks good on you and what's going to flatter you. And that's where I believe we should be coming from as mature women.
So take the little pieces of trend that we like, that we feel can segue into our style, and then play up what we know works for us.
Absolutely. If fuchsia is a great color, but it looks terrible on you, put a fuchsia shoe on or carry a fuchsia bag. It doesn't have to sit up next to your face. So yes, if you want to follow the trends, that's great, but use them in a way that's flattering to you. That to me is the most important, because that's when you're going to feel the most comfortable, the most beautiful, and relevant still.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, Karen, for allowing us to come in to your beautiful design studio here in Lafayette, California, and sharing with us your concepts, ideas, and encouragement for women in fashion. Thank you.
Penelope.